Michelle Adams with the Law Office of Michelle Adams. And I wanted to talk a little bit about what happens when you die without a will, especially in light of a lot of internet chatter about Chadwick Boseman. As many of you are aware, he died about 2 years ago and he did not have a will in place. He was newly married, did not have any children, but he had parents. And recently, a lot of attention has been played or has been put to this because of the fact that the court awarded half of his estate to go to his wife and half of his estate to go to his parents. And so many ask the question, well, wait, if I'm married, doesn't my spouse automatically receive my assets? Not necessarily. Keep in mind that this is all state specific. So you want to make sure that you know what the rules are in your particular state. But when you die without a will, we call that dying intestate. And so now what happens is the state that you live in has a formula as to who should receive your assets if you die without a will. And guess what? The spouse does not automatically get 100%. It's also contingent on if you have children, if there are parents, things along those lines. So in this particular situation, he was recently married, died without a will, and his parents are still alive. So I'm not, licensed to practice in the state of California, but my understanding is that just like in a lot of other states, is that his spouse was entitled to half and his parents were also entitled to half. Many people are like, oh, that was real nice of her to give the parents the money. I don't know if that was necessarily her decision or not. If it was, great, but regardless, the law is the law, and the law says that the parents would be entitled to 50%. So in this situation, thankfully, everyone was on the same page. It doesn't sound like there was a lot of infighting, and what happened was supposed to happen. However, we know that that is not always the case. And unfortunately, people do argue over what they're entitled to, air quotes, what they're entitled to as it relates to a person's estate. But if you die without a will, then absolutely there is a formula as to who should receive those assets. So of course, what's the moral of the story? Is to make sure that you have a plan in place, because the plan that the state has for you may not be the plan that you want for yourself. That's it for today. Again, I am Michelle Adams with the Law Office of Michelle Adams, and I'd love to hear your comments. So please comment below. In the meanwhile, enjoy your day. Take care.